Hello, Tenno. Welcome to another video. My name is Bearcat, and today we are going to talk about Vectis Prime Incarnon. Vectis Prime Incarnon is also one of the new Incarnons that got added with the Jade Shadows Constellations update, and this was the one that also won the contest against Tigris Prime Incarnon, which I'm still mad about because I think Tigris is a fun shotgun that should get an Incarnon variant as soon as possible. But, small tangent aside, the Vectis Incarnon also possesses quite fun power, and I'm going to talk about it right in this second. So the incarnate itself, when you headshot people, basically it creates those balloons, like it creates orbs that explode. And I think if you hit body shots, it's like deals like status chance of your weapon or like freezes the enemy. I can't remember what it did exactly. Like it either procs the enemy with the status chance that the weapon has, or it just freezes them and then has a status chance. I picked the increased damage by 200 and which channel ability punch through. I don't care about the channel ability part. It's just the fact like it gives 200 plus damage. There's also the other choice of having 25% multi-shot if no enemies are within 5 meters. But since this is a horde shooter, there's always gonna be someone close to you. So I don't trust this evolution. I just went with the plus 200 damage and the channel ability thing. It just felt more simple. For the middle one, I picked the minus 60% recoil, so the bullets just go straight, easy headshots, easy pickings, pretty cool. There are some other choices you can go, it's up to you. For the last evolution, I went with plus 25% headshot damage. Now I don't know these damage things are multiplied or is it additive, but I'm gonna be optimistic and I'm gonna assume these are multiplicative stats. So my headshot's gonna be that powerful. This is the build. Let me quickly do this. We go to classic sniper build. We have target acquired for headshot multiplier. We have galvanized aptitude for status, gun condition overload, primary acuity. One thing about aptitude is I don't know if this weapon also has the thing where the AoE of the orbs doesn't scale well with the condition overload of aptitude. Like it might have it or it might not have it. I know Stug Incarnon doesn't go well with gun condition overload because it's an AoE weapon. However, I cannot tell if the same thing can happen with Vectis Incarnon's orbs that explode in an AoE. It might be different. I don't know. The build here is for viral. However, in 5 minutes, I found a better build where instead of going viral electricity, going blast electricity is even better because if you have a grouping ability or if you're in survival or in a mode where there's bunch of enemy density and bunch of them group up, you can blow up the entire map with just one shot, and it's quite funny. And yes, I'm using Saito 9. I die a bit too much even though I use a pillage and shield getting build. Basically what it does, there we go. I shot the head, and orb just grows up and boom, it blows up. With the viral build, it just but with blast build, god, it's so disgusting. I'm gonna quickly cut. Alright, now we're gonna go blast electricity. I have cordon Nautilus up as well. So now I also have the grouping. Let me quickly get the incarnon. Whoop. The grouping happens. The weak point, you headshot one guy. Yep, there we go. This is what happens when you go blast electricity. Now, I'm going electricity because it has that pseudo chaining thing, because like electricity proc chains. So it's like, it usually gives weapons with blast build. Going electricity usually makes blast builds go even crazier. Anyways, now we're at the live gameplay. I do die a bit because turns out the projectiles from the Vectis Incarnon does not go through walls when you use Saito 9's first ability. It only works for regular bullets? Like, it's kind of weird. Like, the projectiles of Vectis Incarnon just don't pass through. But the regular bullets, like on the non-Incarnon, like the default version of the weapon, does go through. But anyways, here's the, like, you're about to see. Yep. This is basically the Vectis Incarnon gameplay. You're basically blowing up the entire map. The electricity proc is chaining, also opening up some stuns. So it's quite funny. I quite like it. There's not much to say about the incarnon because it's pretty straightforward. You just hit go for headshots. Saito 9 is a suggestion for this incarnon. Like the best performance you will ever see because like he is the sniper frame. You can also try it with Kulurvo, because Kulurvo has that chaining as well. Um, I guess you can do some funny with Ivara as well because like it says like if there's no enemies in 5 meters, you get multi-shot, and you can also make this weapon silent. And with Ivara's invincibility, you can just hit those really long range shots. So it can lead up to some versatility. One thing I have to mention is I am going electricity blast, but as you notice, I'm using primary acuity, which cuts down my multi-shot to 1. Now, I would suggest you go multi-shot if you want to do blast electricity. I'm pretty sure the damage is going to be higher. I just wanted to show that even with the acuity build, it will still do a good amount of damage. But I can bet, I can bet with a multi-shot, like with galvanized split, I guess it was split barrel, it will deal even more because first of all, multi-shot lets you proc more statuses per shot. So I'm pretty sure the blast box will be even more effective. But I digress. Well, that was the Vectis Incarnon. Pretty short video because like it's really straightforward, and I'm quite a fan. Like I don't hate it. I just kind of sad that it won against the Tigris Incarnon, and Incarnon that was actually interested about. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Which Incarnon you're interested in from the new batch. You can let me know in the comments, and I see you, Tenno, next time.